Oh, say does that.
Well, we won't get to see either side at full strength in this one. Both teams, Richard, dealing with a ton of injuries.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just part of the game. But you know what? A bad thing can turn into a great opportunity for someone else.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Kept alive. And Horford powers it home.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Back to Morant. From deep. He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Here's Aldama. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
He put a little flair on that one.
Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
It in.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Well, you talk about the D. Morant has.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Horford. Ooh, good.
Easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so.
Slam it home.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Griffin slams it in.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And against Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Griffin. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Brown can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Griffin. Drives to the hoop. And here's Horford. Griffin finds Horford. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Morant. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Brown, guarded by Bane. Bain against Brown. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Moran against Smart. Pass to Aldama. Now Moran. Deflected. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Now here's Adams. Horford covering. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
That one misses.
The line for 2.
Good on the second one. 5 ticks left in the first. That'll count. He's off on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front. Up by. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Blake Griffin out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Brown. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brown's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Outside Bain. Back to Moran. Puts it up from 17. Jump shot is good that time. Morant's got 7.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Aldama grabs a board. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bain. Up top Moran. It's stolen by Smart.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Moran. He's got 7. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Over Tatum. Here's Bain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And he knocks down the first one. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. The teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
He can't hit that time. And Boston going the other way now. Oh, Tatum slams it home. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. To the wing, right side. Here's Moran. Pass to Aldama. Here's Brooks. Up and in on the layup. Brooks has got his first 2 points of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. From deep, Payne. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brooks against Griffin. Pass to Bane. Now Adams. And here's Morant outside. With the crossover. Second chance effort. Horford with some nice D.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Horford powers it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Right side Morant. It's stolen by Smart. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, there's the alley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Bane. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Smart.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Tatum passes to Horford. From deep three-point range. And no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And the Grizzlies shooting just 35% from the floor.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at power forward.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Clock at 6. Here's Brogdon. That shot missing. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last...
Oh, throw it down! When he took off, I was not expecting that. Oh. The transition point started by Morant, not only with the steal, but he gets the break going with that first pass.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Jackson gets the bucket.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Adams with the ball. Here's Aldama. And the three-pointer goes.
Aldama, 3.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Morant with it. 9 points in the game. Bain finds Morant. Back to Bain. Here's Aldama. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Picked it out of midair. Now the Celtics on the move. And Brogdon with the stop.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. They recover it. Adams, shot's good. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Pritchard.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Launches a three. Here's Cornette. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Assist.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Jackson. Pass to Cornette. Here's Conchar. Into the lane. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And that's going to be a travel.
Grizzlies ball.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Jackson finds Williams. Here's Cornette. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Brogdon. From the arc. That one no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Left side, Williams. Pass to Jones. Back to Williams. And here's the fast break. Oh, they need this. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Celtics with the lead. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Al Horford out there with Blake Griffin. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Brown passes to Tatum. They double team Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston. Smart against Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Up top, Brown, guarded by Bane. Tatum against Brooks. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Griffin outside. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Well, Memphis shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Morant against Smart. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Smart against Morant. Pass to Brown. Now here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. 5 on the clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Aldama. Nifty move. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. Brooks against Tatum. The kick out to Griffin. Smart outside. And here's Brown. 4 on the clock. The shot comes out. Brooks outside. Pass to Aldama. Up top, Morant. Hounded by Tatum. Back to Morant. 14 feet away. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Here's Brown. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Pass to Brooks. The 3 is up. Here's Aldama. Here's Adams. And the shot goes down.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Brown with a screen. Smart with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Tatum against Bane. Tatum, good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Outside Bane. There's the triple. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Smart outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Hauled in by Brown. Boston on offense. They've led by as much as 10. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum against Brooks. They double team Tatum. Pass to Smart. Driving to the basket. And he sinks it.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for our tip.
potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And Adams kicks to Morant. Here's Aldama. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Russell. And he lays it straight in. Russell's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot driving.
Morant passes to Adams. Here's Aldama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. At the top of the key, Towns takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's deflected. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. Outside, Bain. Takes it off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. The kick out to Towns. McDaniels passes to Towns. 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Aldama tried to bank it in, but he misses.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And it's Russell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Morant kicks to Bain. And the pass to Aldama. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Timberwolves.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Morant passes to Adams. Here's Bain. Misses off the right iron. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Here's Bain. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Out to Brooks. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards against Bain. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. A 3 ball. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Towns in the corner for the three. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 9.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. Russell from long range. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Morant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
They get it again. Back to Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Snatched up. Here's Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Pass to Aldama. Payne for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards finds Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And if he gets looked that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Morant outside. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Memphis moving it around. Brooks against Russell. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Morant from deep. Brooks. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 13.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brooks, the pass to Aldama. Out to Brooks. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14, and it's Morant missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Towns down low. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. Bane kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Aldama.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Adams. Bane looking around. That will count. And so it's Minnesota. Third. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama at the 4. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Edwards, that's good. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Here's Edwards. Outside, Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
You could tell the moment the pass left his hands that he knew he had slipped up.
Timberwolves leading by 18. It's Brooks on the wing. McDaniel's defending.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gobert against Brooks. Gobert down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He's just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Towns finds Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Drills the three-pointer.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And that one drops. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Morant passes to Aldama. Payne for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Payne. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Payne. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shoots over McDaniel. Payne passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Unloads from 13. And it's Morant missing.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And Russell gets it to go.
And, you know, this is one of D'Angelo's biscuit and butter moves. I mean, quick pull-up off the dribble. He loves that one.
In the corner, it's Payne. Brooks outside. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Russell, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Gobert double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Russell left side. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timberwolves leading by 18. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Outside, Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 4 on the clock. The 17-footer. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Payne. And stolen by Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Payne. Pass to Brooks. Feeds it to Adams. Here's Aldama. Trying to get open is Brooks. Aldama can't hit.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Morant outside. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 22. Towns wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 3 from Morant. Offensive rebound. Adams. The layup off target. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Aldama passes to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A second chance effort. He feeds it to Russell. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Gobert finds McDaniel. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bain passes to Adams, trying to get something going. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Morant kicks to Bain. Passes it to Aldama. It's stolen by Edwards. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. From beyond the arc. And another turnover here by Memphis. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Towns for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. They're on an 11-3 run. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Edwards passes to Russell. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Griffin is out there with Al Horford, and it's Smart in at the one spot. Now here's Edwards. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. And here's Boston. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. To the paint. Horford with a steal. And he's all alone. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot by Russell, no good. And there's the lob. Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Tatum with it. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Gobert. Towns for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Tatum, here we go.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And the second free throw is good.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Russell finds Edwards. Here's Towns. They need this. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Griffin. Going inside. Basket counts. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Screen by Griffin. Tatum passes to Griffin. Good work defensively by Towns.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Three-pointer. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, this ability of Karl-Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Now here's Griffin. This one for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
On the wing, Tatum. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Edwards against Brown. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Edwards. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's the fast break. Minnesota with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards against Griffin. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Russell. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smart's got his second basket on the night.
I'll tell you, that's really an improving jumper right there from Marcus Smart. The form is really starting to take shape.
Here's Towns. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Tatum. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now here's Tatum. McDaniels with some nice D. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The drive by Tatum. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Towns. Inside. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Smart. And here's Edwards outside. Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Smart outside. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
Wow, Marcus Smart showing off some range. That is a big-time delivery.
Pass to McDaniels. Smart against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards to end the run. Gobert finds Russell. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Tatum. A shot from the high post. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Doris with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And both free throws good for Brown. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Now Towns. Shoots over Griffin. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, BA, because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now here's Smart. He has 7. Out to Horford from outside the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Horford with a steal. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Russell. Tatum can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
For Boston, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. McDaniels covering. Tatum passes to Griffin. Now here's Horford. Smart for 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Smart has got 10.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell finds Gobert. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifle tower with the score.
Outside Tatum. Smart outside. It's Brown on the wing. Over Edwards. Here's Smart. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
Well, if there's any player in the league...
And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Luke Cornett out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Jackson in at the 3. Back to Pritchard. Williams on the wing. Here's the pick. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Jackson. That 3's off the mark. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Russell. Edwards. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the forward, the finish, yes, sir.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. For the finish, and Edwards slams it in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Brogdon finds Jackson. Outside, Williams. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. A shot to stop the drought. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Pass to Brogdon. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell, the pass to Towns. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
And here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Jackson. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Smart passes to Tatum. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cornette. Kicks it out to Smart. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The shot by Russell, no good. Tatum finds Smart. It's Brown on the wing. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Tatum a screen on Edwards. Here's Brown. Misses off the right iron. Edwards against Brown. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Tatum. Counted. Tatum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's Griffin outside. With the floater. Brown can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Towns for 3. And stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And Minnesota calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Brown. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Picked by Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smart. The kick to Tatum. The 3. Sinks the tray. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tatum drives in. Kicks it out to Smart. Tries again. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 3 from Russell. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Pass to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Back to Smart. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Kick out to Brown. Tatum, screen on Edwards. Edwards against Brown. Brown, a screen on Towns. And here's Griffin outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Smart passes to Tatum. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Horford. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 1. 1:07 left in the game. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. Laces one from 3.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Outside Brown. Seconds left in the game. Looking to end the run. Horford passes to Brown. And it's going to be a 3-second call. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell against Smart. Left side, Edwards. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Brown finds Griffin. Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. Brown can't hit. Tatum with a steal. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
And injuries loom large over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Tatum for 3. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
Morant against Smart. In the corner, it's Payne. Here's Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Now here's Smart. Right side Tatum. Off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
On the wing, Brooks, defended by Griffin. Bain passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And Adams with the slam.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
And there's the pass to Brown. It's halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Williams finds Brooks. Memphis moving it around. The kick out to Williams. Griffin against Morant. Payne for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Brown the pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Morant looking around. Brooks kicks to Bain. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Brown. Ball's knocked loose. Spins. Kept alive. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
Here's Williams. Out to Morant. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum drives in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
They're facing some excellent scores. It's going to take the effort of all 5 guys to make this strategy pay off.
Now, here's Horford. Smart, wide open, he fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Williams passes to Morant. Rebound, Boston. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown dishes to Griffin. Smart on the wing. Outside Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And the close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Griffin. And it's Smart in at the point. Tatum wide open, he fires one. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Williams gets to Adams. Back to Williams. Bain against Horford. Brooks the pass to Bain. Over Horford. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Tatum dishes to Griffin. Tatum down low. Brooks covering. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Adams with the screen on Griffin. Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Griffin with it. Williams picks him up. It's good. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
You know, you play through Blake Griffin. Obviously, he can score, but he's a very good passer, and that's why you get him the ball.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
The offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Outside, Smart. Morant with the steal. Now the feed to Brooks. Griffin with the steal. Stolen by Brooks. Morant kicks to Adams. Morant outside. Nifty move. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Horford. Here's Bane. Brooks outside. Morant with a wide open look. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. That evens the score. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And that'll do it for the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Celtics, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Bane and Williams are your wingmen. Dylan Brooks out there with Steven Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Stolen by Brooks.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
Morant outside. Right side Bane. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. That 3 off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Second team foul.
Celtics leading by 3. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smart. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Morant against Smart. And stolen by Horford. Left side Tatum. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
The Grizzlies shooting 47%, pretty solid. Brooks setting a pick for Morant. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Here's Adams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brown outside. Over to the left wing. Griffin passes to Horford. Back to Griffin. It's stolen by Adams. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum.
Oh!
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Yes.
Athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 4. Outside Griffin. Fires from deep. Oh, Griffin in position. Horford kicks to Smart. Lock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The kick out to Tatum. Morant with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And the Celtics with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Morant against Smart. Morant kicks to Bain. Passes to Aldama. Brooks with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got 5.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Brown the pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Brown with a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Stolen by Brooks. Here we go. All alone. Aldama passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch and shoot area.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown against Bain. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Memphis. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Griffin. And it's Smart in at the point. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. There's the lob to Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside for Griffin from past the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading by 7. Gives up the alley-oop pass. Aldama can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Griffin down low. Yep, that one goes in there. Griffin's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Bane kicks to Morant. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Griffin. Smart against Morant. There's the pass to Horford. Tatum dishes to Horford. Stolen by Brooks. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Celtics trail by 7. Now here's Smart. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. Aldama with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside, Bane from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Bane's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
Wow, what range from Bane.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Horford finds Griffin. Boston again missing.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Celtics trail by 10. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Brown. Here's Smart. Tatum trying to break free. Smart misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Brown the pass to Smart, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Smart. They need this. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up there for Morant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Here's Morant. .112 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Aldama. Three-pointer on the way. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. From deep, Brooks. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And Brown drops them both. Morant with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they...
teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Steven Adams out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Williams in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Now here's Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Bane. Morant, the pass to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Bane, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Edwards. Russell attacking. Pass to Towns. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Aldama. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Edwards. And he's going for the lob. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Cuts off the pass. Bane finds Brooks. Back to Bane. And here's Brooks over Edwards. And it's Brooks missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Now here's Towns. Hits a 3-pointer. Towns has got 5 points.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
And here's Morant outside, rebounded by the Timberwolves. The 3 from Russell. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Brooks missing.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. The shot by Russell, no good. Out to the right wing. Brooks with it. Outside Bane. Over Edwards. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Morant, the pass to Adams. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That'll put Steven Adams on the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Russell. Towns for three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Russell. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
All sorts of time. That one drops for him.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. No luck on that one. Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And here's Edwards outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
From deep, Morant. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Edwards. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Aldama. Outside for Brooks. And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Now here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Out left to the wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. Aldama, no good. Adams. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shot clock at 5. Adams, the pass to Morant. Up and over Russell. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 players.
You deserve it, man.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
He does not get the second one. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Towns passes to McDaniels. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Aldama. Here he goes to stop the drought, and Bane lays it in. Bane's got his second bucket on the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
McDaniels from long range. They get the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the three. Aldama grabs a board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Russell. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Brooks. McDaniels covering, and it's Brooks missing. Minnesota in the lead. And Edwards slams it in.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 23% so far. Brooks, the pass to Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. With 4 on the clock. Morant with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And so...
24. The Grizzlies. 15.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Memphis, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. And it's Brooks missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, and Towns with the block. Pass to Gobert. Now Russell. Right side McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
It's Edwards with a drive. Russell to pass to Edwards. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Towns. Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 8.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Aldama, outside for Brooks. From about 16, and too long on the shot.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, love when Russell attacks defenses, charging with tenacity and making them compromise.
And he's good on the second. Here's Morant. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Outside Bane. Three-pointer. They get it again. Brooks against McDaniels. Pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. He has 7.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Russell, the pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Puts it up. That one's wide left. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:39 left to play in the third. Bane, the pass to Adams. Ball stolen. Oh, stolen by Morant. And it's Adams missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And stolen by Bane. Pass to Aldama. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. 1:02 left in the third quarter. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Morant. To the paint. Aldama, no good. Minnesota shooting only 39% so far in the game. Edwards for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adams. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And that one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Russell.
Here's Russell. 6 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 8 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarters. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page? Woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Back to Russell. Oh, stolen by Morant. Edwards against Bane. Pass to Morant. From the high post. Bane, no good. He's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Brooks finds Bane. Here's Aldama. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Towns against Brooks. Towns can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Morant, the pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. From downtown. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Russell. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Over to the wing. Towns passes to McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. Grabs the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Morant, he's open. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bane against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Aldama. Hey, expanding his range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Right wing. Back to Bane. For 3. Buries it from 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. No good there.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
From deep, Morant. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And he does get the 2nd one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Morant with the dunk.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is...
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. There to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Tatum passes to Horford. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Towns, no luck. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Brown. He hangs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And here's Smart after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Griffin kicks to Smart. Busted. No good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Russell finds Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Tatum passes to Griffin. Launches a 3. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Tatum. Here's the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timberwolves ball. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. The 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Smart. And here is Tatum. Back to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Tatum trying to break free. Boston again missing. And here are the Timberwolves. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. And finished off by Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Brown over Edwards. Here's Horford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Russell passes to Edwards. The tray. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Russell dishes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Tatum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Smart. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Smart against Russell. Towns, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Lets it fly. Here's McDaniels. And that one is off. Great D that time from Tatum. Got it off in time. Unable to get that one. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Griffin. And it's Smart in at the 1. Axis in the game for the Celtics. Russell finds McDaniel. Now here's Towns. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Tatum with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Al Russell following Al Horford's 3-point attempt. Towns wide open. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Tatum finds Horford. The shot by Brogdon. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Russell, that one's not going to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From the arc. And stolen by Russell. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And finished off by McDaniel.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Left side, Griffin. 3-pointer. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Guarded by Tatum. Pass to Gobert. good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Now here's Tatum. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. For 3, Brogdon. And rebounded by McDaniels. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17-point lead, their biggest. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Towns for 3. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Griffin kicks to Brogdon. Boston, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 17. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. There's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Brown is checked in for Boston. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the knee and take that one home.
Now here's Brown. Back to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Tries the spin move. Here's Griffin. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gobert can't hit. Celtics trail by 19. Griffin attacking, and Griffin slams it in.
Griffin, an athletic big man. Nice job drawing that foul on the drive.
It's tipped. Outside, Towns. And it's off from 3-point range. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And so it's Minnesota. Feeling good. All right, David, thank you.
26. And let's hear it from the Jabberwockies.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Stolen by Smart. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes. Sailing in. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Russell passes to McDaniels. There's the drive. Out to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Now, here's Brown. And it's in there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Towns for 3. Rebound, Boston.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Horford. Griffin trying to get open. Gobert with the block. Another shot. They grab their own miss. Brown kicks to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Blake Griffin. Jackson is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Brown against Edwards. From 12 feet out, Brown, good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Russell dishes to Towns. Russell passes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert, no good. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
The pass to Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Towns for 3. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 11 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Edwards on the wing. Top of the key, McDaniels. Out to Edwards. The dish to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. And Boston will go the other way with it. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Now here's Brown, and stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Dishes it to Towns. Williams with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And yes, it's good.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Russell kicks to Towns. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Towns with the steal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Well, through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics trail by 15. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves leading by 14. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. And a deep 3 from Russell. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Now here's Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Launches it. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Tatum. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Tatum passes to Griffin. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Brown.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Brown, good.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here is Edwards. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. From deep 3-point range, and it's Russell with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass, Russell. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Over Griffin. Brown against Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 20. Tatum dishes to Griffin. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Outside Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. The shot missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for Minnesota.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
They get it back, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Towns. Outside Russell. And it's sent back by Horford. Brown outside. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Outside Russell. The 3. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.